Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numythrandor, and today we begin my sojourn into Arknights Endfield. Don't really know what to expect with this, as I've never actually played any Arknight game before, but it looked interesting, so let's dive straight in.
Administrator has arrived. Verifying identity.
We'll go with the man.
You've arrived. What took you so long?
Sorry. I was held up. Originium.
A blessing, solely yours, stolen and tainted. Your fate isn't confined to one path. This time, leave no regrets. Travel forth, Administrator.
End Minister.
Originium is the pillar of life, the link that connects everyone. This expedition must not fail.
We have a stamina system. Up, and we can jump.
This will be a difficult campaign. Zip across when you're ready.
Let's see. I think I'm going to nix a few of these settings. Namely, the rumble, I think. Let's see. I guess I'll look for it later. No enemy. Simple enough.
Angry. The most alien life form that never tires. For over 100 years, we resisted their ruin and devastation.
Interesting sword we're using. And away we go again. There.
The Angloy grow in number. Press on. This challenge can stop.
Yep, missed the third one. Press and hold square.
Your end awaits.
Oh, I whipped that pretty badly.
No second chance.
Seem to have a rather small AoE for an ultimate attack.
These flowers are...
A legacy. A tomb. A lonely soul, never meant to bear such burdens. In the end, you chose not to let go.
I did? Who is the administrator that they're connected to these flowers, or was she referring to someone else refusing to let go? Certainly an interesting place. It makes me wonder. Nope. Not going to be much left at this rate. Oh, that's summoning them, is it?
We can no longer retreat. Let's strike
What the?
through. Use your true weapon. For the path only.
Okay. I could just summon artillery pieces.
Life always fights back. It is our nature and our fate. Rise from ruins and be reborn in the ashes.
Phoenix metaphor, eh?
The end draws closer. Cross this chasm to face your final trial.
Gigantic statue of someone. Oh, coming right for us.
Even you have decided to help me.
And who is this Colossus? The past?
You might have a fracture.
You're the administrator.
Still breathing. Safer. Stay with me, child. We won't leave you. Right here. Hold. Here. Come closer.
Graveyard, it looks like.
Name. How about Hurlika?
Hurlika? Epitaph. The cosmos held by her lips is untouched by time. Beyond portals guarded by the deathly kind, she continues to wait and bide. So it is indeed a graveyard.
You traveled beyond the stars, through death as chill as the cosmic abyss. Yet your heart kept hope alive. For our sake, and for the days to come, you sacrificed yourself. Truth be told, I've always wished that you would find the answer on your own. And find your true self.
Ooh. Were we supposed to shatter that? suddenly we have help.
Careful, don't get hit. Now, break its arm.
Yep. Now I see. That's the team building aspect. Okay. Nope. That is interesting. Yep, you are just gonna keep spamming lasers until I manage to beat this thing, aren't you? Grave Mocker. Nope, not quite. Oh, I see. Nope, did we break both arms?
Powers are running rampant. Unleash your full attack.
Uh-oh. Looks like I didn't make it.
Do not forget our promise. I'll be waiting in the north.
Waiting in the north. Go forth and awaken life. A tiny pyramid. have some rabbits around this interesting monolith. Wonder where we're going to end up now.
Do not forget your mission. Do not forget who you are.
I remember.
Who are you?
The Endministrator.
And you are.
I am.
Huh. Numythrandor. Yes, that shall be our name. Oh. Ah, we meet again.
Administrator, Endman?
It's all right. The Endman's just a little weak.
It's been quite a while.
So we brought it with us. Yet once we start walking forward... Nope.
You're awake, Endman. It's all right. We're at a safe place.
Where am I?
This is the OMV Dijang, the base of Endfield Industries, and our home.
Dijang. Endfield Industries?
Take a deep breath. We can work through this at your pace. This mask is a suppressor for stabilizing your vitals. You've slept for 10 years, and your conditions aren't exactly stable yet.
I can hardly recall anything. Who are you?
My name is Perlica. I am the supervisor of Endfield Industries. While you get reacquainted with this place, I will also be in charge of your well-being. You might not remember this either, but you've always been the leader of Endfield Industries. You are the paragon, and most important companion of every Endfielder.
Apologies. My mind's completely blank.
But for someone like you, this fresh new beginning might just work out. In any case, welcome home, Administrator.
So, Perlica was the supervisor. Presumably she knew the administrator personally then. Took off sunglasses to reveal more sunglasses.
Your physical examinations are complete. We can now take you on a tour. This is our HQ. She is the pinnacle of human science and technology. Originium-powered multi-surface vessel, Dijong. There was a time when we were close to losing Dijong, but we followed your lead and saved the ship. Dijong survived the day. Ever since then, we've kept her at low orbit and minimum power. We're now repairing Dijong using ground-supplied materials. The ship is also where we develop new technologies.
Sorry. I remember nothing at all.
Don't blame yourself, Administrator. Follow me.
Personal verification system is still offline.
I wonder.
Okay to me.
The spear that broke the original,
Making terrible.
well, floating pyramid in the sky looked a bit like the part of this ship.
A majestic world, isn't it?
I saw it in my memories. It's...
Talos 2. Our home. Everyone calls Talos 2 a planet. But truth be told, it's actually the second moon of the planet named Talos. Much about Talos 2 remains a mystery to us. We're also facing enemies that once threatened our entire civilization. But since you're here, I believe that Endfield is capable of overcoming these challenges. You once carried this piece of Originium with you everywhere.
It looks like a whole version of what we had before.
Every Specialist Tech Division operator carries a piece of proto-rig. The mineral helps teleprotocol triangulation. This is your very own proto-rig, and it carries secrets. Only privy to you.
It's responding to my call. And it seems to know me really well.
Everything we need for our survival would be impossible without Originium. The mineral powers our machines, and is the basis of the arts we wield. When we first arrived at Talos 2, we planted Originium upon this new world. The spark from our distant origins was meant to create a new place to call home. But war destroyed our first landing. Though we achieved victory, we paid a bloody toll that left us battered and ruined.
to revive our civilization. You led Endfield and developed the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate evolution, the Protocol Automation Core.
The fruits of our labor.
Yes. Our plan is to deploy automation cores throughout the civilization band. This will boost our industrial capacity and fulfill its special mission.
Special mission?
Reboot of life. Someone very important commissioned us with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned, are a part of it.
So, who commissioned it?
You did.
So the Administrator is basically responsible for everything.
Supervisor Perlica, we got a situation. Is the Administrator by your side?
Yes, the Endman is with me. What's happening, Fiona?
We got a max-level alert. Our planned landing zone... No, the entirety of Valley 4 is in danger. Just moments ago, simultaneous self-destruction occurred to the orbital landing relay drone squadrons. The communication blackout is expanding towards Valley 4, and the status of facilities along the route is now unverifiable. At the same time, we are picking up extremely intense angeloid energy signals in the affected area. We are hailing the hub base on every channel. So far, they haven't responded. The whole place is offline. The plan was to bring the Endman to the base in 10 days. But the hub...
We can't wait that long. Fiona, prep for my drop at once.
Wait, now? Okay, I'll run the checks. There's surface interference. Current situation is too risky. Unguided emergency drops might deviate. We'll drop you to the area near the base, out of concern for safety.
Director Chen and Andre are at the hub base. In accordance with the contingency plan, they will take control of the scene as critical events happen. Fiona, keep hailing the hub base, regardless of whether we've received any response from them. Inform them that I'm coming soon. Also, tell Operator Chen to rendezvous with me there.
Roger, we're prepping your drop. Initiating alignment. Target, Valley 4. All systems green for landing.
Fire away. Destination, Talos 2.
And earned a trophy.
Need a progress update, Fiona.
I'm still trying to re-establish contact. Wait, Perlica, we have multiple unknown objects coming in fast. Watch out!
Anchors? Hold on tight, Endman.
Well, no road anymore.
Stay close to me, Administrator. Administrator! You alright? Are you hurt?
I'm still good for the mission. What about you?
I'm okay, but we'll have to walk the rest of the way. The angle I even managed to reach this place. The situation in the field is far more severe than our previous estimates.
Seems like a warm welcome from Talos 2.
I actually hoped for a gentler reception than this. The hub base still isn't picking up our calls. We need to hurry.
Let's see. Alright, so these items are not destructible.
Onward, team.
Let's see, we have mail.
Greetings! I'm your operator from Rhodes Island, codenamed Snowshine. I'm a search and rescue expert specializing in low-temperature operations. Get me on the team if you have a mission in the ice fields or snowy mountains.
Okay, free character. And a portrait frame. Okay. Backpack, stash. Ah, looks like we're still in the tutorial. So my guess then is that Perlica will be our only ally for the time being. Presumably we'll meet, well, at least 2 more, so we have a full team out here. But we'll have to wait and find them in the field, I suspect.
This Anglos looks dangerous. We need to be cautious. We can focus our attacks to bring down its defenses. That's it, Endfield. Let's use the same tactics to take down the remaining enemies.
Alright. So you can stagger multiple enemies and then finish them off individually. Alright. This plays a bit more closer to Genshin, or more accurately, a bit closer to the Souls games, which is interesting.
This rope looks sturdy. Some of the survivors probably left it here.
Hello? Hello? Dr. Chen isn't picking up the call. Forget it. Let's just get ourselves out of here.
Maybe we should use this rope. But it's a long climb up there.
Zip it and start climbing if you want to live. Quickly!
We got here too late.
This should be the way. Let's continue, Endman.
A bit of platforming.
That is an anchor. Anchors are capable of spawning Angeloi. They pose a major threat to Talos too. We must find the survivors. And quickly.
Alright. Good thing we can't fall off edges, or I would have done right there. Accidentally pressed the circle instead of the triangle for that.
We need to break through here ASAP. Time to adopt team combat tech.
This enemy is more dangerous. Okay. Alright, so we just need to finish a combo when we get her skill going.
Seize the chance to press the attack. Our strikes are more effective when we coordinate. Let's take down these enemies together.
Treasure.
The damages are so severe. Director Chin has always kept the hub base in good order. But if she lost control of the area, things inside the base could get bad. I hope for the safety of our people.
Things seem to have gone rather badly here.
Look there, Endman. We must act now.
Now some survivors.
Like this nonsense. We got a big one incoming. Get to cover. We need to fall back and regroup.
Leave them to us. Careful, Endman.
Ah, we finally get a lock on. Down he goes.
Supervisor Perlica, you arrived at just the right time. Our temporary defenses have been breached. If you weren't here...
And I'm glad that you're all right, Director Chin. I believe you have a sit-rep for me.
Yes. An anchor fell right into the base. The thing won't stop spawning the Angeloi. We've sent all our injured personnel to the control tower. There are just too many Angeloi, and they will overrun our security division eventually.
We must find a way to stop the anchor.
Supervisor Perlica, may I ask who this...
Ah, of course. This is our administrator.
Administrator? Are we talking about the administrator?
The administrator?
Apologies. Many operators in Valley 4 have never seen you before, Endman. News of your awakening gave rise to plenty of gossip and rumors. When we received the message from Dijon, the entire crew tried to plan a welcoming ceremony, but just a few days later, we were suddenly attacked. I didn't expect you to arrive here in the midst of the battle.
We're here to help, Director Chin. Do we have any news about the missing personnel? How many of our people are outside the base?
It's hard to say. The Angoloi just kept attacking. Security Division can only maintain a limited security perimeter.
People here are in danger. I suggest we delay our earlier arrangements, Administrator.
And I won't let my Enfielders face the dangers alone.
Good, Administrator. I knew you would say that. Director Chin, we'll handle the hostiles in the base and direct any of your missing staff to the control tower for safety.
Wonderful. Your help will set my mind at ease. Good luck out there.
By the way, I'm not seeing Mr. Andre anywhere. Where is he right now?
That silly old man. He went off trying to be a hero again. That fool never stops treating his projects with far more respect than his own feathery hide. Anyway, if you see that old fool, tie him up and haul him back to the control tower. This might be the only safe place left in the base.
We'll find him. Have faith in us. The anchor at the old factory is still spawning Angoloi. We must first eliminate this threat. Time to initiate our mission, Endman.
Indeed.
The stabilizing core of the anchor is its weakness. Take that out, and the entire construct will disintegrate. The core itself is fragile, but the real challenge is the Angoloi swarming around it. A tough fight is inevitable.
Certainly sounds like we're in for it. I wonder how well small arms like these would actually do to fend off these creatures. Probably not very well, so let's get in there.
A cluster of smaller Angoloi. We must stop them.
Get crushed!
Ready.
Strike! Face your ass! Take this!
Okay. Took a bit of damage. Going to want a healer sooner rather than later.
Stay strong, people! We're winning! 2 more! Stay in the fight!
Are you all right?
Supervisor Perlica. Thank goodness you're finally here. We assembled here after the anchor fall and managed to hold on to this place. Okay, I guess we held on to this place until 5 minutes ago.
Head to the control tower for safety, quickly.
I understand, but I must tend to the wounded. Wait, you're injured as well. This is where we grow buckflowers. Buckflower powder is a common pharmaceutical ingredient, and it's easy to make. Take some. but come in useful.
Ah. Okay, crafting. Ah, okay. Buckflower powder. Alright. Okay.
This will give me a peace of mind. I'll stay here and care for the injured for now, and then join up with Director Ching when we could start moving again. I look forward to your good news.
Very well. Let's definitely make some more of this powder. And I think I'll be taking all of the buck flour that I can get my hands on. Wonder if I should convert it all, too. It seemed like there were other options to use to craft with it, so maybe I shouldn't.
We're facing more Anglos. They must be neutralized so we can push through.
Ah, the first anchor. Why did I target that one?
Target locked.
Take this!
This is the anchor, but its core is not here.
Should we try to break that glowing structure? Or more accurately, I'm assuming, considering she mentioned it, that the core is what we need to break. And if it isn't here, then I'm guessing attacking the towering building-sized thing isn't going to do anything, is it?
No. All active anchors give off that light. This anchor plunged itself deep underground. That's where its core should be. I've seen the hub base building plans. This old factory should have an underground floor that we could reach. If this basement area is stable, we should be able to reach and destroy the anchor core. Let's go, Endman. This should be the way.
Crush. Alright. A small taste of status ailments.
Landbreakers? What are they doing here?
Yep, I did some crafting earlier. But I'll make a bit of extra just to be safe. Hard agagrit. A whole lot of corpses, but... There are other humanoid things that are not wearing our uniforms. What was the word that Perlica mentioned? Let me guess. Landbreakers.
What? Think about it! My friend! Face your end! Take this!
Look there, Endman. We must act now.
Why tell us? Supervisor Perlica! The anchor! Take out the anchor! What's this?
The owl. First boss enemy. Alright. So I need to hit them with a skill real quick. Nope. Ran out of stamina. Gonna be a bit more careful with that going forward. Okay, so his charge skill isn't really a problem as long as I can keep my distance. Yep, whenever he goes for the grab, I just run away. Building up a break gauge, I think. Our second party member, one would assume.
Special Operator Chen. Am I the first to arrive or what?
Nicely done, Endman. And thank goodness you arrived on time, Chen.
Awesome, right? What do you think of that move?
Let's see. Precise and deadly. Very impressive.
I'll show you an even deadlier killer move next time. A single swing will take anything out, guaranteed. Administrator, I'm Chen Chen, or Chen for short. If you got a problem you need trimming, my blade is yours to command.
Well met. Pleasure working with you.
Oh, Perlica also told me about you. Every time she mentions the Endmen, she just goes on and on and on.
We should check on Mr. Andre.
This hurts.
Mr. Andre, are you all right?
The lab. The prototype. Enemies! Did you fight them off? You are... Endman! You're really back! I thought you'd be here 10 days later. You're not hurt, are you? And what's with the mask? Never mind that. Thank goodness you're back. Endman, it's been 10 years. We finally did it. We cracked the project you left behind. Puccini and Popov can finally rest in peace. During their final moments, they lamented that they couldn't deliver this solution into your hands.
Endman, this is Mr. Andre, our resident Endfield technical expert at this site. He is also the chief engineer of the Automated Industry Complex.
Huh? What's with the formal intro, Supervisor Perlica? Wait, did Endman really forget?
So apparently my memory loss was a known possibility. Yeah, sorry about that. Nothing I can do at the moment.
This isn't fair! Why? Why does suffering always happen to...
We should set aside the details for later. Now, Mr. Andre, why did you risk your safety to rush to this place?
That's because I saw the anchor crashing into the old factory. So I rushed over here to check if the prototype was all right. Look, here it is.
Is this the contraption you were protecting? It looks really expensive. You must have spent quite a bit of time on it.
It would be unfair to say that this is my work. A friend of mine left this prototype to me. I'm very grateful that you came here and saved it. Now that the anchor has been taken out, there shouldn't be any more Angeloi around. We should quickly get our base back up and running.
Leave it to us. By the way, Director Chin requests your immediate return to the control tower.
Oh, so, what was she like when she asked about me? Was she angry?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, dear. I'm finished.
This is an all-channel broadcast. I repeat, this is an all-channel broadcast. All Security Division combatants are to assemble at the base entrance ASAP. I repeat, assemble at the base entrance ASAP. Over.
I believe Director Chin needs help at her place.
Go and assemble. I'll be with you shortly once I'm done checking the machines.
Chen will keep Mr. Andre safe. Let's go and support Director Chin.
Oh. Chen staying here? So much for having an extra teammate. But I suppose it's important that Andre doesn't get murdered while we're away.
Assessing exterior damage is difficult. I also need to check the interior structure. Gotta figure out a way to delay the meeting with Director Chin. Oh, dear.
Doing okay? Did you get hurt?
Probably sprained my ankle when I passed out. Oh, age is really catching up on me.
Okay. I guess you can leave first, Endman and Perlica. I'll watch over the big owl. I mean, Mr. Andre.
I noticed that pretty much everybody is some cross of human and animal. Chen seems to be a dragon. Andre is an owl. I don't know exactly what Perlica is supposed to be, But it seems like she's just got wings sprouting out of her head. I thought they were cat ears at first, but nope. So the Endman seems to be the only quote-unquote pure human here. Wonder if that's a usual thing in Arknights.
Those landbreakers. Were they here to loot our base amidst the chaos? But showing up right after the anchor fall? That's too much of a coincidence. Things could be more complex than we thought.
So who are these landbreakers exactly?
Our original plan was to deploy the protocol automation core nearby and run some tests. But with the hub base severely damaged, we need to get it up and running first.
Alright, looks like we have some more survivors. Ah, Chin. Good to see you're still with us.
What's going on, Director Chin? Landbreakers. And so many of them.
This isn't the worst of it. Look over there.
A lot of smoke. But what?
That place. It's the deployment area we reserved for the automation core.
From the scale of the rising smoke columns, the deployment area has completely fallen. This area was completely surrounded by Angeloi, yet these bandits still got through. How did they manage to slip in without anyone noticing?
Those landbreakers we encountered were probably just their vanguard. Director Chin, is there anything we can use?
Security Division gathered as much intel as they could. I'll sync it with you. We have yet to recover from the anchor fall. Power's still out, and we've taken heavy casualties. The Angeloi destroyed many backup cables. Our systems are failing. The attacking landbreakers have been confirmed as the Bone Crushers. Their objective remains unclear at present. But their assault was too well timed to be accidental. If the current situation persists, we will not be able to successfully deploy the automation core. We can use the resonance tower to activate Originium for power, but its energy cost is steep. It won't last long.
We have another option available. If we can deploy the PAC, we can restore base operations.
You mean, we power the resonance tower with the PAC?
Yes. We can use the AIC to set up a power transmission relay. Once the resonance tower is activated, the base will get some respite.
But there are so many landbreakers along the way. If only we could weaken them.
Of course we can! Landbreakers?
Good of you to join us.
You got a team of pros, Director Chin. Enman, you saw what I did, right? I know tons about fighting these scummy LBs.
I'm afraid my creaky bones won't let me swing a weapon. But I can still offer plenty of help with the automation core.
But should we come up with a more foolproof plan? There are just so many LBs outside.
Have faith in us, Director Chin. I'm not just the supervisor of Endfield Industries. I'm also the acting lead of the Endfield Crisis Team.
I'm part of it too! Excited to work with you, Enman. I'm sure there's a lot I can learn from you.
New team slot unlocked. Alright.
Endfield Crisis Team, ready
here
for
we
action.
go.
Give me the front row this time! I want to be the first out of the door! Our turn already? Nice. One should strike when the timing is right.
Closing.
Alrighty. Now let's go and teach those pipe faces what happens when you mess with Endfield.
Administrator, I'd actually prefer it if you can just stay and rest here. Fighting the Landbreakers is very different from fighting the Angoloi. The conditions of your health...
I'm afraid that is not an option. Nope, and besides, despite my weakened conditions, the Endman seems to be doing rather well. Besides, I can't simply let you face the dangers alone.
Much appreciated, Endman. So, we have a conclusion, Director Chin. The crisis team will whittle down enemy forces, deploy the PAC at the designated site, and transmit power back to base with relay towers to restore base operations. Mr. Andre, I'll contact you once the roads are clear. Apologies for forcing you to travel into the wildlands, but we will need your help.
No problem. I feel so much better knowing I can finally help everyone properly this time.
Stop puffing up your feathers, old man. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, and Operator Chen, do be careful out there. Before I forget, the TP point is not part of the base's power system. If there's something more that you can handle, just head back to base and rest. We're counting on you.
Time would seem to be of the essence.
Endman, let's first activate the teleprotocol point. TP points will let the team move around faster. And...
Oh. Authority level. What have we here? Wishing currency.
Andre just updated me about your condition. Please keep...
Alright. All things considered, I'll definitely be keeping Buckflower on my person.
Keep yourself safe out there.
Let's see.
Endfield crisis team, ready for action.
Alright.
A new field mission? I'm totally ready.
And now we have Snowshine joining us. Now let's see. Additional staff, is it? And a supply bonus. Fiona's HR support. Designation selection permit. Oh. I see. A 6-star. Oh, well. All right. Still something more in the mail, is there? Lost and found items. Oh, I see. Something I might have missed to pick up last time. Okay. Let's see, operators.
Still waiting for something?
Operator Prolica, standing by.
Her pen turns into a knife. Interesting.
Watch this! Awesome, right?
Wind speed's okay? Visibility's good. Perfect weather for snowboarding.
Snowboarding, and yet you're half naked. Eh,
Whoa.
Still waiting for something?
okay. So, how do I level up?
I'll never forget the sight of them.
Alright, looks like 20 is as high as we go for the moment.
Operator Prolica, standing by.
So, looks like I have enough resources to get a couple
You
people
once
to
fought
level
on and
20.
never gave up. For it is our wish to witness your return.
Alright,
Still waiting for something?
now then. Valuable stash. Ah, looks like this is our inventory. And we can use the permit. I would definitely like to actually see the units in detail before I make up my mind about picking one of them. Backpack, stash, operator. Headhunting. So it looks like this is our tutorial on headhunting. And we have 40 uses. Little Red Riding Hood, except she's a wolf. Not much time left on this one. 120 attempts to guarantee. As opposed to 40. So, we will get a... 5-star or 6? 6, it looks like. Oh, let's see who we can get.
The battlefield shows no mercy for mistakes. We must hone our skills with true devotion.
Always fancy a nice redhead.
Piece of cake.
I heard your footsteps, Professor. The training must continue. I must master this power.
The slightest slip of mine decides who lives and who dies in battle.
Kinda weird that he's got that just bit of coat flapping off the front of him. So in this lineup, going purely on appearances, the one that I least want is Lai Feng.
The battlefield shows no mercy for mistakes. We must hone our skills with true devotion.
The slightest slip of mine decides who lives and who dies.
Well, no time like the present. We have 40 attempts, which will net us one of these. So, we'll give it a whirl. I usually associate gold with 5 stars, but can't be with all 3 of those.
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics support. I specialize in defensive operations and I'm good with the blade. And I hope I'll be an effective addition to your team.
Okay. Another 4-star.
Why do I have to do this again? Greetings, Administrator. I'm Estella. And please don't give me physically intensive assignments. Thank you.
I'm afraid I can't make any promises. Another 4-star.
Antal of Op Z7 reporting for duty. I've studied Originium automation and occasionally help with modifying or repairing Originium devices. You may approach me for such tasks. And I have a question for you. What is the material of your mask? Carbon fiber?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid I don't have the answer for that. Oh.
Well, well, look who it is. The legendary Endministrator. I picked up a couple of whispers on my way here. Curious to know which one's the most accurate. Since you don't know me well yet, here's my offer. How about I tell you a secret in exchange for a little something about you? What do you reckon?
Interesting. 5-star. But I know this goes all the way to 6 stars. So did I really manage to get 3 5-stars and 2 4s? In other gacha games I've played, that would be absurd. But don't really know the rates in this one yet. Yep, another 4-star.
Antal of
him
Op
again.
Z7 reporting for duty. I've studied Originium automation and occasionally help with modifying or repairing Originium devices.
Ooh, 5-star again.
O knowledge most ancient, Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the codes of malice. I am Saihi, Administrator. May you be enlightened.
So far, it's been only characters. Which is interesting, coming from Genshin, where you get a lot of 3-star weapons. So far, I'm kinda liking this one better. Just because we get new people more regularly. At least so far. Ah. So I did get 3 5-stars. And I see that 4 stars also the lowest this goes. Okay. Ah, tokens. Are those... constellations, so to speak? Okay. That's our first 10 pull. So, we might as well do all 30. Get a 6-star on board. Hold on. Insufficient New Horizon. HH10X permits. Oh, I see. Now I get it. So the headhunting attempts isn't counting how many pulls I have. Instead, it's counting how many times I can pull on this banner. That was a bit silly of me. Oh well. Looks like I could make all of 2 pulls on this. I wonder... I'll give this a try, why not? Looks like 4-star. Or is it 3? Nope, 4-star.
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics.
Alright, another catcher. And we have one more. Only about a day left on this banner anyway. So, fingers crossed. Well, there's your standard gotcha luck for you. Oh well.
Endfield of Op Z7 reporting for duty. I've studied Originium automation and occasionally...
Oh well. So it looks like I have to progress the story a bit further. But that'll give me enough to complete the first banner, it looks like. Okay, that's interesting. Limited time permits. That's a new one. Or at least new to me, anyway. So in that case... I might as well... just go and spend those immediately. Ah, looks like we have a test run option. Okay. Awakening sign-in bonus. Looks like we have a few more headhunting opportunities. New Horizons. Chartered headhunting. Okay. Pearl of the Pack times 10 permit. Charter. Might as well use the Pearl of the Pack ones, since I literally won't be able to use them for anything else anyway. Oh, did that? Looks like the glow when you pull the handle tells you what it's going to be when it drops.
Captain Akaguri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in. The operations dossier, budget summary, and action plan are ready for review. Which would you like to read first?
Well, at least it's someone new. And she's a redhead, too. Although I notice the outfit is rather simple. Alright, we have 3 more pulls. And then we're pretty much out of luck for this. So let's see. Let's blue again. So will it remain blue all the way down? Looks like it.
Endfield of OPSI-7 reporting for duty. I've studied originium automation and...
2 left. Blue again. Would be nice to get a 5-star out of this. At least once. So who will it be?
Why do I have to do this
her again?
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Estella. And please don't give me physically intensive assignments. Thank you.
Alright, last pull with the freebies. Will we get lucky? Probably not. Yep, blue again. Yep, looks like that's gonna stay blue. Him again.
OPSI-7 reporting for duty. I've studied originium automation and...
Oh well. The charter wishes. Oh, we actually can use these for this, huh? Then I wonder... Ah, okay. That's an important piece of information. I can't use the charter headhunting permits on this Horizon banner. They're going to give us all the material we need for the Horizon banner by playing the game. Alright. Looks like they gave us a handful of permits for this banner, too. So, all things considered, can't think of anything else I'd be using these for at the moment. So we'll try this as well. Yep, blue again.
Opsy 7 Skirmisher, Fluorite. Got anything to say? No? How about we just call it a day?
A bit early for that, don't you think? And final wish. In our attempt to get Little Red Riding Hood. Yep, I wonder, does that always stay that color? Yep, looks like it.
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My rook.
Oh well. And looks like we have 20 attempts on this banner as well. 80 attempts to a 6-star, 10 for a 5-star. Alright. So we're guaranteed 2 5-stars with this quantity. So, we'll see what we get. Ah, it does change color. Alright. And that means... yeah, we definitely got a 5-star. Only one by the looks of it.
Opsy 7 Skirmisher, Fluorite. Got anything to
Right,
say?
and the 5-star straight away.
Oh, look, we meet again. Got an engineering problem? Put it out. Consider it fixed, and I will be even happier if there's canteen work for me.
I see. A panda with a leather jacket. And sunglasses. Okay. Seems like a relatively standard lineup. Constellations, or tokens in this case, are coming rather easily, making me wonder how valuable they really are. Well, I've yet to see what a 6-star looks like. Let's see if we get one. Not this time, it seems. Will we at least get more than one? Nope, still just one 5-star. So it looks like that first banner had upgraded rates.
Captain Akikuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in. The operations dossier, budget summary, and action plan are ready for review. Which would you like to read first?
Oh, and we got the panda again. I don't know that I'm happy about that. I actually don't like the panda, if I'm being honest. Oh well. Looks like that's all the wishes we can make for the time being.
Give me the front row this time! I want to be the first out of the door!
Let's see.
Still waiting for something?
Operator Perlica.
Watch this! Awesome, Rex.
Wind speed's okay? Visibility's good. Perfect weather for snowboarding.
Where to next, Admin?
Am I looking alright from this angle?
Contemplation, computation, utterance, abandonment.
Distract them, disable them, or just destroy them.
A strong team is one without any weak links.
I am trying to compose a bad joke for you.
You needn't bother.
Still breathing. For now, I just want to do absolutely nothing.
Laziness pays off now is one of her locked abilities.
I believe we should be better prepared.
I see. Well. Well, looks like we have mail again. Oh yes, I'm well aware. And already spent them all for that very reason. Designation selection permit.
Still waiting for something?
Yep, we still have that. Ah, so this is the lineup of weapons. Protocol pass. Oh, I see. Season pass. So no point in buying that for this season. With only 21 hours to go. Why can't I get off this screen? Okay, what? Okay, did I hit a glitch? That's mighty annoying. I guess I'll be back in a minute then. Alright, we're back. That was mighty annoying. The protocol pass just locked us on that screen for a bit. But it because of it, we loaded in again and got an extra wish or two. Or permit, I should say. So, we'll throw those in and see what we get. Looks like it's gonna be blue, so not much of anything, really.
Why do I have to do this again?
Hello, Estella. And one more. Hello again, Estella. You sure show up a lot, despite how lethargic you are.
And please don't give me...
Well, since we've gotten several copies of
Still waiting for
Estella...
something?
What? Am I
The gander.
Still breathing. For now, I just want to do absolutely nothing.
Potential screen. Okay. We have 7 copies of her now. Onomatopoeia, eh? And we get another photo. Alright, so 5 tokens seem to be the upper limit for these. Secret hour. Alright, so we maxed out Estella already. At least in terms of her tokens. And I can do the same for Catcher. Okay. And we have way more than enough for intel. Yep, we got 10 of him. Okay, that's pretty cool. Granny's reminder? Looks almost like he's using a magic wand. And Akakuri's next. A cheapified her. It looks like I have just enough to get her to max level as well. Or max tokens, at any rate. Ooh. Team-wide attack boost. Let's see, how many do I have for fluorite? Only 3. 10-finger smith. So she's kind of a lizard. I knew she had a tail, but I wasn't quite sure what kind. Oh. A bullet between her teeth. Interesting, I'll give it that. And as for Shy, we only have 1. Then we have 1 for Dapon as well. Riding a motorcycle. Why am I not surprised? Well, I'm guessing that we'll be getting the tokens for the End Administrator as the story progresses. We'll look at the Acquisition Center. Ah, I see. Yep. Basics gotcha store. Their highest is 70. Special discount. $2 for 12. Meh. I see. So, headhunting can also eventually net you weapons. And it looks like looks like I could buy minor weapons with what they gave us for free. Ah well. I think we'll end here. We've had a decent taste of the gacha mechanics and the basic story and gameplay. So, I'll probably continue with this series. At least for a little while. But for now, I think I'll end here. So, if you enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthroughs of the Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail stories, as well as my Arknight Endfield content. And if you want a sampling of my own creative work, give Dragons Falling from the Sky a listen. And as always, have a good day.